Too well. So this is a check-in, an unscheduled Friday night live stream. Yes. So I wasn't thinking about going live because I was like, I need to clean the kitchen. It's funny because I kind of felt like, oh, I feel kind of tired after walking home tonight. But I want to update you on all my fun adventures and why I'm pushing more than ever unscheduled content because it's the best kind of content. And I want you to know, like all the YouTubers who say you have to have a schedule, it's not true. Did you know that we have our own way of doing YouTube? And here's the thing, I was never a scheduled content kind of girly. And I've always been the kind of person, like all my life, like I love doing spontaneous things. Like if a friend just went ding dong on my doorbell, like when I was in college, I was like, oh, hi. And then we're like, let's go to the OC. And it was like that. And I feel like as I got older, it started becoming that I felt like I needed to. I mean, I didn't necessarily feel like outside of certain obligations that I have to have a schedule, but like there's this thing that's kind of like pounded into you that you must have a schedule. And I think part of the reason a lot of people want the scheduled content is because they equate YouTube with like a show on television. I don't. I don't. And I haven't for a long time. I think you should just come on, do live streams, edited videos. So, as you can see on my channel lately, I've been doing some edited videos. I've been doing live streams and I've been doing shorts, but I do them when it feels good. Like when you finally give yourself permission. And I had been like kind of wanting that for a long time, just permission to be like, hey, I don't want to feel like I'm locked into anything. Like you start feeling like more energetic. Like I was a little tired a few minutes ago, but now I feel like my energy is coming back. And I just wanted to come on and talk about that. So I feel unscheduled content is like some of the most beautiful content you can create on this platform. And I have a lot of reasons for that. I thought about making an edited video about it, but actually, I'm just going to keep doing hashtag unscheduled content because it's what my channel is all, it's always been about that. Like, there's so many people, they kind of want to make you feel guilty. Like, maybe your channel isn't, well, we kind of, on here, we kind of like clap back on that. We clap back on that a lot. And this is the reason because it's all about people wanting to pretend like, oh, like they're more inspirational. Well, I have some news for you. If you're on YouTube, you're an influencer. You're an influencer, no matter what. Yes, I'm an influencer. You know why? Because I have a YouTube channel. I don't have to do it like anybody else, and I do not want to do it like anybody else. Like I, to the core of my being, there's a few YouTubers I watch, but to the core of my being, like I never wanted to do YouTube like other people. I just sincerely, truly wanted to do videos that made me happy. So I do my hair content, and then I do some cooking videos, and I do some shorts, and they're all fun and they're all beautiful, and I love it all. And I don't feel like I have to create this aesthetic. And recently, YouTubers have been talking about this, like this whole idea of the scheduled content. It's not really true because a lot of the people who say they have a schedule later, they're not even on YouTube. So you have to ask yourself, what's going to make you the happiest? By the way, this is the cutest cup. I got it with my sister last night when we went shopping. That's fun. So what's going to make me the happiest is just knowing that I'm consistent, but I don't have to have a schedule to be consistent. This is my whole philosophy on being YouTube consistent. Just make edited videos or live streams when you feel like it. And consistency is just posting when you have something to say. And you know what? Sometimes less content is not better. I know like some people think, oh, it's more aesthetic and they're like cinematic, and but I kind of don't agree at all because you can be as cinematic as you want to be. Like I have videos, like I've been looking at some of my videos lately and I'm like, oh my gosh, I edited that very beautifully. very amazingly. But I don't claim to be cinematic, and that's not what having a YouTube channel is about for me. This is another cup I got. So cute. I have to get the label off of it. But also, too, I think another thing about it, too, it's just like, for me, it's about letting things not, like, I want to do YouTube in a fun way, and I don't have, like, a specific agenda that I'm trying to share on my channel. Like, I don't feel like I have to have a certain aesthetic. I feel like you create your own aesthetic just by gravitating to things you love. That's what I think. And I just have decided to like let go of things that don't serve me anymore in such an amazing way. Like, I feel like it's made me thrive because I just, this is my truth about the whole anything. You wish people well 100% of the time, and you look for ways to build them up. And if somebody doesn't look for ways to like build you up in whatever scenario it is, like, you're like, well, that's what it is, but it's nothing nurturing. And I kind of like nurturing people. Like, I think they're the strongest people on the planet. And I was never honest about that before. I just think people that are empathetic, thoughtful, they're like the strongest people on the planet because they know, like, they have this inner feeling towards other people. And you can be introverted. I'm not saying you have to be extroverted. Those are my feelings on that. And people that kind of have to take people to task, I don't know. I don't like it. Like, if somebody has to be like, well, you're this, but you're not that. No. You just dismiss it out of hand and you go on with your day. And well, yeah. So, anyhow. But I just want everybody that felt like they couldn't make unscheduled content to realize there's nobody making these rules. Who made up these rules? Some person that's pretending to be a guru on YouTube. It's PR. Do you know what PR is? It's where they're going to tell you something. Like, I could come on here. This is just a joke. And I could make videos, like very edited, like well-crafted videos about the mime aesthetic and saying that you need to be mime chic. And I could be dressed like a mime, but a supermodel. And I don't know, have a French bob and like do the catwalk while making mime. And there might be some people that would buy into that because I have a very well-crafted video saying that. I just think you should do YouTube if it makes you happy, if you want to share your creative message, if you want to build other people up all the way every day. That's kind of always been a big part of my channel is, what can I do to build other people up? What can I do to make other people feel good? That, to me, that's important. Like, not like having a specific message. I'm actually doing some egg rolls in the air fryer as we speak. So yeah, those are the core things that my channel is about. And I feel like that's kind of been part of my journey. But I'm trying to like really hone in on my unscheduled content and really like amplify it and just post when I feel like it. And the thing about a live stream is I feel the unscheduled content stuff, it gives you the latitude and the freedom to just post whenever you feel like and to have fun and to not like be under pressure of any kind. And it's just feeling very free. I never knew I could feel this kind of freedom. It's amazing. Like before, like I was always like, oh, like, I don't know. But I guess people have to have their own like journey. And my journey is I will do some interview content on my channel. I have something coming up on the 21st, actually. Kind of exciting. Kind of on lockdown excitement. But in general, like I've been saying, I'm just a solo content creator and I'm kind of vibing it. Like I want that. Like I don't need, like in general, I just want to be doing my own thing. And it makes it a lot easier because in the past, like I would always have these amazing thoughts and I'd be like, let's do this. And I got tired of like always feeling like everything I would think and my suggestions aren't good enough. And when you're a solo content creator and you're not like really pursuing any collaboration, it just feels so gratifying and uplifting because you no longer have to justify all these things. Because it just, I'm like, yeah. But the biggest justification, I think, that for giving up scheduled content, in my opinion, why you should give it up is because we only live one life. And there's nobody making these rules. Who's making these rules? It's all made up. It's a farce. It's a PR. Okay. So if somebody says, oh, like these very edited, curated videos that somebody has on a schedule makes them an influencer. No, you're the influencer. Do you have a YouTube channel? You're the influencer because you're the one that influences people with your content. So you post as much as you want. You post as little as you want. You live stream. You make shorts. You do what you want. And yeah, you don't have to worry about what other people are doing. In fact, I recommend you stop. Like, I occasionally still look at YouTube videos, but this week I've been listening to music and not like really engaging in what anybody else is doing. Because I'm like, I don't know. I feel like it's always like this little treadmill to like where they would always encourage YouTubers to see, what is this YouTuber doing? You should want to be like that one. And I'm like, no. Just stop it. Bring it down. Bring it down. So what do you want to do? Like, what do you want to create? I just wanted to come on here and talk about unscheduled content. Because that's actually, I feel like I wanted to make an edited video about 5 reasons you should stop scheduling your content. But I thought, no, I don't need to make an edited video about it. I can just talk about it as I'm cleaning the kitchen, you know? And then the next time I want to do an art live stream, I might do an edited one, or I might just draw live and then do edited shorts. And yeah, but with the shorts and with more like just organic content, I think the scheduled content is a farce because a lot of the people that say they're on a schedule, then a lot of them aren't on YouTube anymore because they had so many life balance commitments and they couldn't post anymore. Like, there's a lot of big YouTubers that they're not on the platform anymore. So what's going to keep you on the platform? You have to ask yourself, what will keep you on the platform? For me, personally, just posting whatever I like and having fun in the sun. That's what's going to keep me on the platform. And yeah, I just feel like liberated. I feel kind of like this energy that I haven't had in a long time. The spontaneity. I just love spontaneity. I've always been a big proponent of spontaneity, like the spontaneous. Like, you never know what's going to happen next. I kind of like that. I mean, sometimes I have intuition about things, but I just want to be the kind of person like, yeah, like if somebody wants to go do something at the last minute, I'm like, yeah, let's do that. I really am fighting that right now because that's just what feels so true to me. By the way, I'm folding up my little washcloths. I've done videos about this, but yeah, I have a lot of washcloths that I use to clean the kitchen with, and you can use them in the bathroom too. And I still have paper towels, but they last longer, and you can just have them for like bigger spills or like if, I don't know, like your family comes over. But I feel like for me, like I just use these washcloths because they're more absorbent and they soak up a mess much more efficiently, and it's cheaper because you can throw them in the washing machine. So I love these Walmart washcloths. Like back in the days, like a few years ago, you could buy a pack of them for less than $3. I think they've gone up since then. I still want to make an edited video about the camera. I need to open it. I still haven't opened it because it's just been that kind of a week. It's been like a throttle type week where you just get busy doing stuff, you know? On the hair front, on my hair channel, I'm getting kind of excited because I saw more hair growth. I don't know how, but it's like my hair's growing a lot. And it's kind of exciting for me. Oh, I think they're done. I love the air fryer because he just stops And it's so much better than deep frying. So we were talking about this today. I was telling my sister, I was like, I like this so much better than deep frying because look how crispy they are. And deep fried oil is kind of gross. And honestly, it gives you a stomach ache if you eat too many things that are deep fried, in my opinion. I mean, I have no problem like with fat content in food. Like I just ate some apples and peanut butter right now a few minutes ago. But honestly, I don't want to eat deep fried food. And another thing I hate about it is like when you deep fry is the production and the oil splatters and you have to cover it. So I highly recommend get yourself an air fryer and you can make crispy things without like the hassle of dealing with all the oil. That is my high recommendation to you. So I had an air fryer that I don't know, my mom had given me one, and then they got rid of their old one, which wasn't even old. It was 5 years old, but this is a nice one because it has the racks and whatnot. And I guess they got like a super deluxe version. So I gave the one that they had given me previously in February to my other sister, and then I took on this one, and now they have a new one. So I don't know. We just rotated. We played musical air fryer. That's a lovely thing, though. Like when you have friends and family, you can just give them appliances, or you can give people appliances or things you don't need, and like you can swap them out and switch them around, and it's great. It's a great way to like, if you don't like something, you can give it to your brother. I don't know. That's my philosophy. Or your aunt or your uncle. That's what I think. So I'm trying not to eat them because they're going to be so hot. They're going to be so flipping hot. So I kind of want to show you just in live format, like something I do. Like, because this is how I roll. Like I make shorts. I'm going to show you on the live stream how I make shorts because this is kind of fun. Get out. Okay. You need the bath after this, I'd say. Come down there for a bath time. Okay. So, one thing I do, like when, well, I didn't cook, I didn't show them in the air fryer cooking, but what I'm going to do, just for funsies, is I'm going to film them. So I'll just like say something like, ooh, look at these crispy spring rolls that came out of the air fryer. So crispy. They're plant-based. It's delicious. Can't wait to try them. Like, so I just make fun little shorts like that. That's kind of my style of making shorts. Like, I just look for things I like. I film it. And that's how I go about it. Because I create shorts. Like, I know some people that, like, have, like, a certain plan for, like, shorts. Or I know, like, a lot of channels actually say, like, there were some of these channels that talk about your, like, social media strategy. They talk about, like, scheduling your content. And I started thinking, I'm like, no. Now we're on to the scheduling topic again. Let's stop scheduling content. No more schedules. I just do things as and when it strikes me. I'm still doing some edited videos too, right? I'm going to do the Canon camera one. But no rush. No rush. Nothing's a rush. We'll get to it when we get to it. That's my philosophy these days on all this content, whatnot. So yeah, these are really good. So I have the watermelon cup from Walmart. I don't know if this is cool enough, but it's supposed to be color changing. I think it was cool enough. Like it's slightly. I could have went live with the phone. Actually, I think my new camera is going to go live. I think it has the possibility to go live, so. I'm squeezing some grapefruit into my water. Anyway, that was my unscheduled live stream, and there'll be more of this always. Unscheduled content for the win.